Welcome back to the channel, my YouTube family, my G4 family. How are you doing today? A little bit more Insurgency Sandstorm. And today we're heading over to the Breacher class. I'm going to give you my first suggestion on a weapon I think you'll find a lot of fun to run in that class. And if you like a little bit of running and gunning, this is the weapon for you. Let's do it! So I have a little bit of a soft spot for the Honey Badger, having used it in Call of Duty Ghosts. That was seems like a different lifetime ago, but I had it was my go-to gun in that game, and so when I saw it in Insurgency Sandstorm, I couldn't resist grabbing it, kitting it out, and seeing what it was like. And as you can see by the footage, it is an awesome little gun, and yeah. One that I really do love, and surprisingly for the category that it is in, it actually has a good range and a good fire rate and everything. So we're going to go across to the range in a second. I'm going to pull out a Honey Badger, go through all the stats, and then we'll start to equip it and show you the build that I use or I was using in this footage that we're showing you here, where we're absolutely decimating the enemy. Just in case you're not sure where to find the Honey Badger, go to your loadouts, go down to the advisor class, the breacher class, sorry, and yeah, look through the weapons in the breacher class, and lo and behold, the Honey Badger will be there. There it is there. So here we are. We have the Honey Badger in midnight blue of all things, and let's just put it up against the wall and see what it looks like. Let's have a look at the iron sights and all the good stuff. Yeah, the iron sights are actually quite nice on this gun, especially if you're kind of doing a running and gunning close quarters kind of playthrough. These iron sights are pretty good, but it's virtually, you can see it's the recoil on it is virtually straight up. It hasn't got much side to side, much horizontal recoil whatsoever. Very controllable, and it has two fire modes. So it has a fully auto and just a single fire rate. So now that we switched to single fire rate, let's have a look. And you can pretty much keep it on the spot here. It's pretty controllable, and you can actually have a reasonable fire rate and single fire as well. So let's have a look at the stats on it. So it's a 300 Black Hat caliber, fire rate of 857 RPM, very similar to the P90. If you watched my aiming video, you'll know that that's the case. The velocity is not very fast at 259, 590 pp penetration, which is pretty good. 10 horizontal recoil and 26 vertical with a standard 30 clip, 30 magazine, 30 ammo clip. And yeah, you actually don't need too much on this weapon to make it awesome, absolutely awesome. So going to go through and show you what the build I have on this gun, and yeah, I hope you're excited for it. So I am rocking, let's get into the upgrade screen first, G4. So I am rocking my favourite holo, which is the 2x 1x holographic. We are actually using the flash hider. I don't need much horizontal recoil compensation, but if you do want to put it on, the compensator might be an option for you. Takes it down to 7. I find that I can handle 10 horizontal recoil no problem. I have the aiming grip, which increases the speed of aiming down sights, and I generally put the laser on just in case I have to hip fire it, but you don't have to do that. I know a lot of people in traditional way, a lot of people will run the silencer or the suppressor. I mean, guess that's another option that you could run. Up to you, either flash hider or the suppressor. And there you go. That's pretty much all you need on it. There isn't a lot required on this actual gun to make it work and make it effective like you saw in the footage. So as we like to do, we're out in the range, and you'll see how this, once you get it set up properly, you can see the recoil is very, very manageable. There's very little recoil. It comes back to the center spot very, very quickly. And yeah, it's just a good all-round gun. I haven't had many dramas with it at long range either, I've got to tell you. I've had... actually, we seem to be able to hit enemies fairly easily at long range. So I like it. I like the gun. It's a lot of fun to run around with. Just flick the bigger scope on. And you can see it seems to have a little bit more recoil with the bigger scope on, but it's not too bad. It's manageable. So there you go. There is my suggestion for the Breacher class. I'm sure there's more guns that are a lot of fun to play around with in the Breacher class. And if you do run that particular class and you've got some suggestions, leave some comments down below. I'm always looking for weapons to test and run around with and have some fun. This is really more of a run and gun type class, whereas the previous guns we've showed you are for the rifleman class are more of a sit back and be more strategic. This is definitely a run and gun, close quarters type of class. Although, as I said in the video earlier, I don't have much of a problem picking enemies off at longer ranges with the Honey Badger. If this has been useful, I would love to hear your comments. A like rating is always appreciated. And if you want to keep up with everything Insurgency Sandstorm, make sure you are subscribed and have the notification bell switched on. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. See ya.